Programming languages and design concepts. A research on how non-declarative language can be used to implement an expert system. In our research, we will be focusing on implementing an expert system using a non-declarative language.
In this research, to prove the concept, we will be implementing an expert system to diagnosing and treating human respiratory system diseases. In this case, we are using only Microsoft C# and SQL Server. Now, let's see what is artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence is a field to study about the building of computer systems to act as same as the human intelligence. Such field can be developed on several ways to create various human intellectual features, and then number of artificial intelligence techniques are born. Now let's consider the evolution of artificial intelligence. In this case, we can consider three major time periods: the classical era, romantic era, and finally modern era. Now let's see what is classical era.
Time period from 1956 to 1966 period is considered as the classical era. Introduction of artificial intelligence was done in the Dermot Summit. Game planning, theorem proving, and searching techniques were the major contribution during this era.
Okay, what about the romantic era?
Time period between 1966 to 1976 was called as romantic era. The key area which was considered was the natural language processing. Systems like ELISA were results of this. The very first expert system was developed in romantic era. The major contribution during this era was the knowledge representation in a computer environment.
Okay, now we can have an idea about the modern era.
From 1976 to up to date, it is considered as the modern era. Sub-technologies such as expert systems, artificial intelligence, neural networks, genetic algorithms, and agent technology were introduced.
Okay, now I think you have an idea about how the field is evaluated. We have examined several fields of artificial intelligence: expert systems,
Artificial neural networks,
genetic algorithms,
fuzzy logic,
case-based reasoning,
machine learning,
and finally automated reasoning. Now let's consider the first part of the field of artificial intelligence. This is expert systems. So we have to consider what is an expert system. Simply, we have to think how an expert solves a problem. In this case, a computer program is act as an expert. Now, let's consider the features of an expert system. First, an expert system is capable of handling incomplete data.
It means usually we do not get 100% complete information as system inputs. Rather than other systems, it is easy to handle this issue using an expert system.
An expert system can give alternative solutions.
We can provide solutions with alternative solutions using expert systems.
An expert system is capable of providing the reasons for the solution.
Instead of only giving the solution, system can give a clear explanation as a human doctor does.
Validity of the solution.
This means the solution provided by the system should be applicable.
An expert system provides a mechanism of saving and teaching the knowledge.
System provides solutions through the experience, and there is a possibility of saving the knowledge and using it for teaching purposes.
Expert systems are cheaper.
Expert systems are cheaper because, unlike human, it can provide services throughout the whole day with less expenses.
Expert systems are having high accuracy.
This means the outputs of the system is accurate.
The structure of an expert system. Basically, there are three parts of an expert system: the user interface, inference engine, and the knowledge base. Structure of an expert system. Basically, an expert system consists with three major components: the user interface, inference engine, and the knowledge base. First, let's see what is the user interface. This is the interface between the user and the expert system. In this case, we have used this interface to communicate between the user and the expert system. The knowledge base. This is the place where the knowledge of an expert system is stored. Now we know that a knowledge can be in any format, such as the data, the theories, experiences, beliefs, and the predictions. In this case, the technology is capable of maintaining all these formats of the knowledge. As an addition, we have considered few mechanisms of the knowledge representation. Three major concepts of the knowledge representation. First, the rule base. Second, semantic net. The third one, frames. The thesis consists of a complete report related to all these topics. The system consists of a methodology to solve the problems. This is a special feature of an expert system. So, the component which consists